By the time you're done with this video, you should be able to create something like this from this. Hello guys, in this video you will spend just less than 20 minutes to create a professional resume for job application. I have a sample raw resume here which we will use for today's design. Okay, so this is the raw design for Selassie GMV, and we converted this into a professional resume like this for job application. Yeah, so let's create a fresh page. Then I'll divide the page into two. Okay, so this is our page. I'll make this one a little bit smaller so that you can have a good view of what I'm doing. So the first thing you bring is in the name. If this is your first time, kindly go back to watch my previous video on how to create a professional CV or resume, and kindly check it out. And it's a whole 1 hour video that will teach you more on how to create a CV and a resume. Yes, so let's go back to what we are doing. Yeah, so you align this to the center, then you change the font size to 16, make it legible, then the font type to Times New Roman. Then for it, then click on enter, then you go to align. Okay, let's keep it as align center for now. Okay, but reduce the font size to 11. This will be our standard font size apart from the name. Yeah, so the next thing you bring is your location over here. Let's unbold it. Then you bring the vertical slash. So vertical slash, you just hold shift plus the diagonal slash, then you get the vertical slash. If your language is in UK, you're not able to get the vertical slash, so it's better you go to your settings and change your language to US to get that. Our next item is the name. So spacebar, then paste over here. You bring a vertical slash again after a space. Then bring in your LinkedIn profile. If you don't have a LinkedIn profile, you can use your email address, and if you have the two, you can add the two together, and that is okay. So copy, then paste here. Yeah, so this one, yes. Okay, so just leave that LinkedIn. Then what you do now is that you bring a line under, so you come here to the border lines, then click on the small arrow here, then set yours to bottom border to bring that line right here. When you're done, click down the line. Our next item is the profile summary. Okay, I have the copy here, so you need to do the typing. Okay, but I'll also provide a link to it if you want to practice it. Okay, so let's bring this one here, then you bold it, then put a line under it as I did earlier. Then you come and click under the line right here, then you bring in the profile summary. Okay, by this time you should know what profile summary is. Okay, I've already made a video on how to create a professional CV and a resume, so can you go back and watch my video on that. It's a 1 hour tutorial which I explained into depth all the sections of the CV and the resume, and I hope that helps. Yeah, so you bring this one in, then you click enter again, then bring education. This one talks about your educational background. You copy it, then you paste it here, you highlight, then you bold, then you bring the border. The next you bring in the education. Okay, but here this is what you do. You bring a table here. You bring a table because you want to align everything with the dates, because this one comes with dates. Okay, so what you do is that you go to insert, then you bring a table. There are two schools here. Okay, oh, yes. So what you do is you bring two rows here and two columns. Okay, so I just copy all that is here, and I'll bring it right into the table. Okay, so I'll make the first column longer and bold the program offered name, and the year I'll take it from here, I'll cut it from here, and I'll bring it to this area. Okay, and let's bold the years as well. Okay, yes, so that's how it's done. Then the next one, you bring in the WASI2 as well. By the time you're done with this table, you see how beautiful it will become. So this one is the same thing. We bold it, we copy the year and send it to the other side. Okay, so what you do is that you be on design, then you come to the top corner here, then you uncheck the header row. You want to remove the lines from the content here so that you not show the table, but you keep everything aligned. So after checking this, the banded rows and the header row, then you come here, then you choose this function. Okay, so for with this one, when you convert the document to PDF, you realize that there's no table there. Okay, so these ones are just the guidelines. So let's move to the next section, which is the work experience. Okay, here to you copy, then you paste here, then you do as we did for the previous section. And click down here, then here to employ the table. Okay, you employ a table. Okay, so this is what you do. You go to insert again, table. So lastly, as two work experiences. Okay, so let's bring two columns and two rows. Okay, so for that, let's come back here and down here, then you insert the table. Yes, so let's copy the first session, then bring it here. Okay, so let's bold the title, then you take off the year from there, then bring it here instead, then make it bold. Then this point to, so this one breaks down what she has done during her internship. Okay, so you change the bulletin to dots. Okay, do the same thing for this one. So let's just do that quick. Let's do that quick. Let's highlight and let's do that. Okay, so that's it. So, and also if resume normally should have 2 pages. So if you are getting 3 pages due to the quantity of your content, what you can do is that you can avoid putting the date here, then you put it beside this place so that all this text can extend to this area. Okay, and now happy to save space. Yeah, so let's take the next item over here. This is the social media manager. Okay, then paste this over here. Then let's bold this guy. Let's cut the date. Then bring it here and bold it as well. Then change this point here to bullets to dots. Okay, so let's do that quick. All right, so that's it for this session. Then you go to the projects, her projects that she has worked on. So let's copy this one quick. Copy then paste. Always leave one space before the next section. Okay, so let's bold it, then you bring the border there, then you copy all that she has done here. Okay, because of the space is not enough over here, you undo this area, then you take it to the next page. Okay, so let's click enter, then come to the next page, then you continue. Okay, so let's paste the, okay, so let's press enter, then type in the projects. So let's change this, let's unbold these guys too as well. Then okay, so we change the blades of this to dots. Then what is next? Specifications. Okay, so let's copy the specifications as well. So I'll copy everything. This area, then I just make it bold, and I'll, for this one, because these are names of the specifications, so I'll just leave them. Okay, but you are flexible if you want to bullet them because it I can bullet them, that's fine, that's okay. So and enter, then you bring the skills. Okay, bring the skills as well, so I'll copy the skills, now bring them here. So bold, underline, I think you leave that gap there, so let's leave one gap here. Okay, then this one to change the bulletin, so let's remove all this. dashes here before I bring before before I bring the blessings. So you go to blessings and I'll just choose this one. So if you can just click on the down arrow there, then you can select this particular bullet. Okay, so let's proceed to the next item here. Enter again is the interest. Cut it, that's fine. So then pieces here. B. Then let's, so for the interest you can make it this way, okay, or still you can make it bulletin. Okay, you can make it bullet. So what we do is that you bullet just one and the rest will just follow. So what I'll do is that I'll be here now. You can enter, delete the comma, then enter, delete the comma, okay, and enter. Yes, so for the reference, there are no references, but they are available upon request. Okay, so if it's not needed, you just add the available upon request over there. Okay, then add the border. We forgot to remove the borderline from this table. So let's remove the borderline from here. So let's go to design. Then you uncheck the header row, total row. Then you click on the arrow here. Then select plain table. Okay, so we see because you selected plain table, it has bolded the activities list. So let's unbold those ones. Okay, then you rather bold the headline. Okay, then do same for this one too as well. Okay, so we are done. So from here we just save it. Then you realize that these lines are not visible when you save it as PDF. So let's save it. Let's browse and save it on desktop. Then change the formatting to PDF. Then it's open automatically. Yeah, so this is the end product. You can see there are no lines around the work experience here, as well as the education. Okay, so this is how you can do professional resume, okay, for your job application. Thanks so much for watching this video. Please subscribe if this is your first time right here. Check out my videos, like, share, and comment. Share your thoughts, your input in the comment section below, and let me know how my videos are helpful to you and what you anticipate for the next video. Thank you so much. Till I see you again. Stay blessed.